Weak.
No nos vamos a que... Estas cosas pasan, 8 pavos. Las tías estaba como... ¿Sales por ¿Eh? Han muerto, niño. Explosión. My goodness.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. journey to ride from here.
Pero creo que estará. Creo que vine aquí antes de. O bueno, no. Estas cosas. Me dan el de la que estoy. Tengo tan lejos de tiro nivel. ¿Ves? Madre mía, esto es un inventario.
It's over.
Madre mía. Que... Pero sí. Oh, Dios. Tienes que dar súper fuerte.
Too slow.
Sin personal kill. Nothing personal.
Nice try. You're finished.
Hasta que no le da la salida. Está en el aire. Ah, no, creo que sí le da bien. Rompa las manos. Pues no es Devil May Cry, no voy a romper. Solo me rompo la mano con Devil May Cry. Por eso sí que he tenido la mano alguna vez que me ha durado semanas. Con el puto palacio sangriento de mí. Me ha dolido durante como 2. No, no ha dolido, pero como que no das la mano así en plan como... Ni he podido hacerlo.
Too slow. slab.
In person. ¿Van a cortar? Tienes que estar transformado. Y no estás pidiendo hábitos que tú. Porque está debilitado.
Farewell.
Me va a prestar a que el tiro como balando. Me quedan solo Garuda y Titán entonces. Y tengo la Gugnir y... XVI.
Resurrección.
Porque la Garuda que no la he usado prácticamente en toda la parte. Darían Garuda y Titán y dirán que sí que le he usado toda la parte. Porque Titán era paguita. Rockslide es mucho. Imagino que querrán que haga counter. Probablemente. Sería lo más. Y esta una y esta la otra. Ah, claro, y parece que puedes llegar desde aquí, pero no. Toca hacerte la bajadita. Está ahí abajo, tío. Es el bait para hacerte pensar que el teleport está ahí al lado. Pero no. Ven, guapa. ¿Cómo que estás, Garu? ¿Cómo? Una poción.
You deserve a rest.
El de Garuda, entiendo. La que solamente utilicé el ataque de los... El único que utilicé. Es el de que cuando están por debajo del 50 de agua. De los zarpazos es... Ah, el de elevar también lo utilizaron. Cerca a un enemigo y acto seguro.
Too slow. It's over. Nice try.
El de retroceder hay que esquivar. Joder. Joder, Dios.
It's over.
Activar y el último. Ah, este es que hay que activar. Qué cruzadísimo.
Too slow.
Pero solo tengo 2 minutos para cargarme. Siguiente. Voy a dar el de los zarpazos y el... ¿Los que se usan? Jordi.
Too slow.
The tornado from Kingdom Hearts 3. It actually works similar because it protects you from magic.
You lose.
One more, and then the DLC before final boss. And after that, we go back to merry old stupid Pokemon run for a while. Do Pidgeot. Suffer. Suffer with disgusting Pidgeot with hidden power fire because otherwise there's no fucking way to kill Armory. And still probably need to use Feather Dance Fly leftovers spam. I can totally see that. Using Feather Dance Fly to start with leftovers. I can totally see that happening. That's the optimal. Last one is this. Hunchcrow in Diamond and Pearl. I saw Scott's video on Hunchcrow in Platinum, and I was so sad because it's like Heat Wave is there, but you cannot use it. But it's like, no, steel types are not a problem. You have Heat Wave. Then it's like, oh wait, Heat Wave is on the Battle Frontier, I believe, so it's like you cannot use it. Then would fix all the problems of both Crobat and Hunchcrow. Having Heat Wave. Yes. HP fighting. Yeah, I guess can work. I mean, you're nasty plotting at the. It's basically the same as having Focus Blast. And Dark Pulse and Hidden Power fighting basically covers. No fairies, no Hisuianto. No wait, Hisuianto.
Right.
Shadow Ball, yeah. I think he used Shadow Ball. So used to Shadow Ball being fit when doing solo run. Not like in real competitive, I know it's a special, but in solo runs, my brain is just, oh, Shadow Ball is physical. Yeah, they give you hidden power at the start of the game, I think, instead of return in Diamond and Pearl. Which is funny because in a casual run, that's like crap. You don't want hidden power in a casual run because there's no way for you to know. But in solo run, it's like, yes, absolutely perfect.
Straight home now.
Okay, so this is the last one. And then the I have the Ora. Here I have one that Won't be that easy. They want me to counter it. Oh, it's also one from away.
Nice try.
Damn it. Damn. Even gave Garchon HP Dragon. Just so I could have a stab. I mean, that's fair. You basically get Sword Dance Earthquake later, so you're fine with anything. Again, it's not like fairy types do, so they're broken by design. One they give. Oh, the punch that I'm using on the ground. A much better one. Oh. It's about to counter. Hey. Man. Gusta, eh? Mi tiempo. I'm so used to using fucking Landorus. Punch. Okay, and the ultimate. Okay, so basically what I was doing. Great task this week. Monster. It's a good Pokemon. Good Pokemon are not good for me. But I had to. It was the perfect Pokemon that fit my build of Basilio. So it had to be. Had to. Hey. Hey. Gusta, eh? Gusta, eh? Hey. Hey. There we go. Need to do that 4 times. Rock slide in your face. So, final one and then the DLC. Which probably involves kaiju fight. Because the first DLC did not have any kaiju fight, so I refuse to believe the second. It's not going to have one. Oh, it's such. I have the counter one. Shit, that's too. Hey, what's that? Man. No le doy esta mano. Hey! They all did. There we go. DLC. I'm smelling some new icon. I have a suspicion which one is going to be. One I don't like. Because it's my opposite element. It's in the name. It's called Tide. It's in the name. I know which one is going to be. Those pesky water types. Basically the challenge. Finished. The achievement. All the achievement. Oh, it's Leviathan, of course. The water icon, of course.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Of course. To be a water.
I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there. I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's
I mean,
dominant
Great
in
Tusk is
danger,
basically a better Rhydon.
and someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of
We are
Water
a
has
Rhydon with
finally
better
returned.
stats, basically.
What has it been? 100 years?
And we are not that bad versus
But lost
Star,
Monaco dates back
Misty.
at least that long.
I mean,
Even
with
our
Rhydon, you
venerable
just simply need
lawsman
to.
would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye.
We have defense
when
core, we can
last the
batch
mighty
with.
serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant.
We can use Psychic, Ice Beam, everything.
But over a century?
But we will.
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their
Nobody
own.
does.
And the twins will be at war again.
I want to
Just when
believe it's
humanity most
some
needs to come
type
together.
of mistranslation
anything
thing.
else?
Like
Only if I wish
Psyshock
to
is
know more,
supposed
we
to
must
be
meet
1
in person,
TM or something, and they just
and that the Veil can arrange a
didn't
meeting.
notice it.
Hmm.
'Cause it makes no sense.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you.
It makes no sense.
And Otto.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Gen 1 energy.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Yeah, but I don't know. Bite at least makes somewhat sense. Psyshock makes no sense. Bueno, ya que está.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today.
Everything.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Guess these enemies are.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Speak to them.
The Veil it is then.
Welcome, welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
No more.
I'll be here if you need me.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Looks like you've got a thirst. We can remedy that.
Can you now?
But enough talk. How about we retire to the Vale?
I'd like that, but the Duke, he still hasn't paid us.
I would love to go, but
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
For a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
they like to watch.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically.
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent, and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand. Few venture into the Royal Meadows anymore, so you won't be on the...
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in. And there I was thinking you'd grown tired of me.
Forgive me, Clive. Do as Layla told you.
We really mustn't stop meeting like this.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Fetch!
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
I suppose I must
¿Por
be,
qué pareces alguien del Final Fantasy XIV?
which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Motes of Water.
The motes of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Lleva ahí desde que paga el DLC.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
He'll get out of those.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day. And that concludes our little voyage. We're here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Andar, eso no era parte del trato.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Yes, that's camp.
Without even Ambrosia could find me.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Poor girl probably doesn't know where I am.
They did put a new voice clip just for that. Monster.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself then?
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home. Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Lo que hace el poder del dinero. Al menos lo justificarán. Ya han tirado el mágico ilusión crab.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear. Those won't be friendly.
This one. Get him.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Die.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Not Avatar.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties.
Es mi perro.
You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Vamos a ver qué comida tienen, Torgal.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
Aliena racista.
Look! That one's got a black cape. Do you think he's the leader? Look, Nan, it's the outsiders.
Hush! It's not polite to call outsiders outsiders.
Perros extranjeros. Ya. Demonios están. Ayo.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere I looked. It was all I could do to make it back to Haven without being torn limb from limb.
All you could do.
En
Did you
chocobos.
hear that, girl? You're going with father today.
If you don't mind, Amanda.
Poor things are as pale as ghosts. Are they unwell?
I don't think so, ma'am. It's just the way they are.
Welcome to Haven. The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
I'm sorry, but I don't like it. Outsiders should stay on the outside.
Racista de mierda.
Just you stay away from that temple. Do you hear me?
I heard you the first time.
The stalks are thin. The leaves
Alright. Ya la morot. Leviatán.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walius.
This man, Walius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walius is still a baby.
What?
A baby?
Yeah?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our
Secundaria
storehouse
se
lies
mide
across the
fe.
bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense. poor
That's
as we
new.
You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavart? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day is not far off, and he's a craftsman, you see, and he's been...
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't. Please, I know it sounds daft, but
Fine. Which flowers does your...
the sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask...
2 basketfuls it is.
Misión secundaria tan rara. Queridamente.
I'm not arguing. The child...
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some.
Ah. Werder wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavard may be.
Ah, welcome to Haven,
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness.
Wow.
It is. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the Tyne took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, it... So when we finally put down roots here in...
Qué salida más abrupta. Vale, ok.
That's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavard.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and still, here we are.
All right.
All right, then.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course. I should get back to work.
I will.
Wasn't it just?
En un sim. Ah, ves, ahora esto te permite bloquear por la espalda. Para que me gasta el dinero. No voy a para nada.
Yes?
Igual también me hace pensar que a lo mejor esto iba a ser una región.
Till next time, then.
Aunque el setting es muy... ¿Qué coño?
Oh, I'll have her.
¿Para desbloquear las tiendas? Sí.
If you're after something from the store, she will have to charge you for the goods.
I understand.
Saying that?
Ah.
She's got her hands full with the inventory. Ah, the heavens!
If you'd like me to keep it...
Oh, no. Could I?
Bastante curioso, es como, ¿por qué tenéis noción del dinero?
I
Si
hope
vivís
not.
aislados aquí,
But I've
¿qué os
scoured the
importa el
entire-
dinero?
Aye, that
Pero
she
¿y
is.
no deberéis vivir con el
Can't
trueque o
get her
algo
to sit
así?
still. So if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came.
All right.
Como en una civilización como esta, ¿por qué queréis el dinero todavía? Vivís aislados
What do
aquí.
you think the
La economía.
tributary sees?
La economía es importante.
Excuse me.
Little Ruka. She went out through the gate, not
Out of the village?
Aye, there's a path off to the left which leads down. That's
Sí,
where she'll
camino
go.
de allá. Ritos, imagino, y...
This must be the path.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing
Este
her
Storgal
home.
es mi perro,
And
por él mataría a
sorry for
cualquiera.
the trouble.
Cualquiera.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, sweet pea.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with our questions. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like?
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies.
Para comprar provisiones,
but
vale, o
for
sea
the
que no se
most part,
autoabastece.
we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. He built on top of the old ruins, didn't he?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
It's a pity nothing but the foundations were left standing. The whole storehouse.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge you looking for adventure, but anyway. Now, I will have to charge you.
Es la mierda irónica, coño. Yo gastándome el dinero en la puta música y ya resulta que no necesito. Yo cómo iba a saber que iban a pedir dinero. Que podría haber.
See, we can use that. This is all we can pay. Say we can use that. Here you are. Say we can use that. When you've decided what you want, just let me know. Well, if you're sure you need it.
Will you be back soon? You've still got to tell me everything else about the outside world.
Do you think the tributary season knows outside?
How long do you think this bridge has been?
Como muy Versailles. El símbolo es lo que más me mata.
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Ah, hay un montonazo de caminos aquí. Berries.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
It's over.
Berries. No, que es a mi perro. Con ese cuchillo oxidado. Monstruo.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape. You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
Sería una vergüenza no matar.
Might I inquire about the Ray of Light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. The dwellers by his people.
Mío. Hola, O dormir que no da. Darle, mío, darle. Ahora que no se pone mover. Mejor.
The list.
Pues esta zona es enorme. No pensé que el DLC fuera a tener tanto.
Get him! Sick him! This one. This one.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Pero entonces después de esto va a haber más. La ola. La ola está congelada en el cielo.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
No.
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80
30
summers.
años.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
Añitos.
There. Up ahead.
Ahí está el niño ahí tirado. No lo habéis metido ni a cubierto.
Down in the center. Follow me.
Dios. Pero además tal cual. Poco más y con el cordón umbilical todavía.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason.
Huh.
What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's
Solo
icon?
les chupo el
I
icon.
tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control.
Con Jill salió bien.
But I do know
Con los
one
demás
thing.
salió mal.
If we turn our backs on this child,
Bueno, con Dion técnicamente se...
there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
El Junior.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Un icon nuevo, ¿no? Diluvio Mar Cruz. Invoca una cabeza de Leviatán capaz de lanzar proyectiles. Tienes que recargar la pistola.
Leviathan.
No, just an egg. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Ah, vale.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Tras el modo así. Tragas, pero metes unos esquives de la leche. Entre en lag. Súper rápido. Como el de Odin. Se acostumbrarse claramente.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know.
Puro.
He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right. So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Sure. Y ahora hay un hueco ahí. Como baratísimo. Lo voy a hacer. Ah, pero sigo pudiendo solo usar. El Leviatán. Pero realmente quiero ponerme el Leviatán aquí. ¿Cuál es Odín, yo creo? Tarda como demasiado. Creo que esta es como la buena. Esto baja un montón el esto.
Look, Dad! The cherry's back.
¿Qué más?
To understand the spell which binds Walyas, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Espérate un segundo.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone. Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You! Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Hey? Oh, I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the Would you help me find?
I can try.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast.
Shula told us about...
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years.
So your friend went into the forest?
Aye. He said he was going down to far. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the bank.
All right.
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged.
Very well. One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
No sign of the child.
You don't think
I can't.
Just try to breathe.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too.
But...
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen. And my most powerful antalgic, I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment. Or Shula said that you were here to help.
I'd be happy to.
You can. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge. Something must have caused this. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and so while you talk to Pavat, I'll...
Right.
There we go.
Bastard things.
Hail, stranger. Are you a rider by any...
I am.
Oh, I can smell it on you. And not just any stables. Something tells me, if I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats...
Nothing but the best for my Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo. This I've got to see.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's very chocobos buff. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's prepared.
He would. All right, then.
He'll be in the storehouse on the other...
Son secundarias.
I suspect two dominants can handle whatever it is that awaits you atop that peak.
My lord, may I speak with you a moment? There is a matter.
Of course, what is...
Please, not so loud.
Something serious, then?
Yes. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving. But the more I think about it...
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. Of course, it could just be my imagination, but if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow... Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not...
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw.
I fear so.
A customer?
I'll explain later.
You want me?
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be.
Oh,
I do. Though not from the forge.
I see.
It's no trouble, really.
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see... Suppose he might have been a bit more...
When you say out and
just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's. Maybe he knows something I...
Maybe.
Padre de mando.
You one of the outsiders, then?
I am.
I am.
She's asked to see my chocobo, but...
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here.
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. Still, they don't take to water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic goat or two to keep her calm.
And,
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought it.
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and so I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that...
Ah. Me vaya afuera.
Greetings, stranger.
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavard tells me you're a friend of his father.
His illness. Talor's never been ill a day in his life.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was...
Oh, did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a...
Well, that certainly does sound unusual, and it might just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
Ah, don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor...
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
I spoke with Werder, but she...
Nothing conclusive. Blazier, the fisherman. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the
forest. Surely not.
But...
I can't say for sure. You may have encountered them
Berries.
during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder that... Oh, no, it's a lot to ask. But would you go down into Father's Fell? There's an altar there. And if my... Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast.
Very well.
Buena Rayton Berry de... Para todos estos.
few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? Speak to Martha.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart.
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. Anyway.
I was hoping to purchase a mimit gourd, and I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole...
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands, but just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh?
I will.
Oh, you're very welcome. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do. Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders' father waiting.
Se quedaron bien cerca de la capital.
And how might I help the garrison today?
It don't make sense.
Those things didn't fight like...
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach.
Ah, there you are. And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic gourd too. Here.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Viajecito.
Well, we made it.
You did and all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia? Ambrosia won't help me here. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. You deserve a rest. Bottle. Breath of the Arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive, too. Who's there? Stop!
No!
on! I'm coming!
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Hey Goliath, how you doing?
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved!
Just got
I
it.
could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are
I
you
did all
doing
the
here?
monoliths fight
I
as
came
well.
to see you.
Oh, now it's only
Oh,
this.
my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
And I did not expect
One
this
of
place to
many
have secondary
clients.
missions, so maybe I clean those up
Every night of our
and
plans
leave it
together.
there.
Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
Borrow.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you.
Prince Charming.
We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
To the end of the world and beyond.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away. Good girl.
Faster!
Hey!
I can walk from here.
O ceaseless rill, guide thy bounty.
Forgive me.
Now he's gonna die.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive.
No, I used to work as a
Though
prostitute.
Mysidia is
Interesting
our
backstory.
sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale, and in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervey. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited
they were
visitors have
killed.
been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Bastard things.
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
Looks so free as usual.
You're finished.
Well, here's the cairn.
And there's no...
But no sign of Nassef. To the riverbank, then.
Just funny.
Waters rise!
How much HP does this? Basically the gunner. That seems fun. Just because it seems to have no cooldown. Very active.
It's so.
I mean, for that is an. Oh. Yeah, I guess you know.
If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
Kingdom Bear incoming. They look less cartoony and more.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
Nada de oxidar.
Sorry to disturb you.
It gives a lot of mobility. You move so fast with this.
Let's see what's on this altar then. A silver chain. I doubt the Tombries made it. This must be what Fanet was talking about.
Yoink.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
Who have we here? I'm looking for a man named Nassaf.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few eye. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cans and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. But if I remember rightly...
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so.
Estoy cazando unos ibices, ha matado un puto lobo ahí. No es un ibice, cabrón. Ibices son los antílopes.
This won't be easy.
No. This is stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. So stupid, so stupid. Very strong. I mean, I take is basically the gunslinger. But it's kind of used with.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
I'll do this easy.
I want to remove it. Let's with. Can't jump. Every time I'm trying to remove it.
Stay away, damn you! Hold on! No holding back.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead. You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now. What was this place?
An old settlement, we think. It was already long abandoned when my people arrived. Leviathan drowned it before it could be fully explored.
Voy a entrar a la tierra que se rellena la barra. Now I have all the power boost in the world. This is... Like having a real gun in a fire. Oh, I can use it now. Interesting, I will do that. Which is funny because I haven't beaten him yet in the story, but they let me do this. Well, that's fine. That way I can do it. Okay, so this is the one that shoots, and I won 40 times. 40 times. Todavía no vienes. If you level it up, you can have more than 100. All dead already. Yeah, this icon is broken. I was expecting from a paint icon, but still. Even more broken than I thought, actually. Like, I mean, I knew it was gonna be broken, obviously, because you need to pay for it, but not this, bro. Now I wonder if the final boss is gonna be a joke. I mean, it's fine. It's not like the game was. They make well the illusion that you're. What to do? I haven't even met this guy yet, this Tomberry Master. I haven't even met this one. This is like a spoiler already. Seven minutes. I think this one has been the easiest. Funny widescreen. Oh, then it's breathing. It should eventually. Not oh well. Oh. Give me the. Oh, but time doesn't stop with this one. This thing is just... You do so much damage. Ridiculous. The damage is We're too strong. Like, you don't even need other icons. It's just so damaged. Okay, I guess I will go back to the village, claim the rewards. I guess ideally another stream will be finishing the DLC and then looks like. Which is fine. Absolutely fine. And I would have finished 100%. I mean, I guess I could do the 10 monolith ones, but okay. There were only two in the other one. Four.
At least there's only one. Before, eh?
This would be easy.
The thing is, when you need the cooldowns, you can just swap to this form and it'll do insane amount of damage. Now I don't have any weakness. When you're waiting for cooldowns, you just take. I can. Which I guess I could, I just... Oh, it's already what I do. Now what I do with all the other... Never even used...
I thought I'd lost you. But yes. Thank you. Nasev told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
What that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not.
Your bearers?
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth...
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh?
Once...
And what are you two drawing?
Bastard things.
You're back. Well?
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are.
Huh.
They feed on hatred and suffering.
Yes, they.
And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Ah, le va.
Bastard things.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. And we will finish it tomorrow.